bro. Oh, there it goes.
Hey guys, Jin here with the
It tricked me this time.
Woo!
Woo.
We'll tell y'all here in a second. So anyway, I'm Jin. That's Mike, and
Hey, how's it going?
We're here on the Otakuology podcast, where we like to talk about a lot of nerdy shit
Like anime and manga and stuff
and shit
and shit.
and shit. Yeah, and that's it. What do y'all do?
Sometimes dirty shit. Just
Yeah,
shit.
we just do shit. That's what we do.
You rolling in with pooping out?
Oh no. Ugh. Anyway, so what y'all missed was so Zencaster's actually changed up a little bit, which is what caught us off guard because they've been doing a countdown. That's what it does, and then it's been doing like a 000, like you got to wait for a little bit before it starts, and it totally threw us off guard tonight. That's why we were both like, "What?" So,
yeah.
anyway,
Thanks a lot, Zencaster.
right? I can't believe you.
Yeah.
Hey, Zencaster, send us a sponsorship. Yeah.
Yeah. Sponsors.
So, yeah. So anyway, tonight we're talking about basically questions that were asked of us. As always, if you have any questions, message us. But these are the ones that we have so far.
So
and we're going to talk about vlogging.
Let's state this. So these were questions that we put out things to like ask us anything. This is back when we first started months ago.
Right.
And we're now just getting to it.
40 shows ago, right? Something like that.
Yeah. I think we have like 40 shows now.
Right. We'll make it to 50 and then we'll forget the rest of it and then we'll remember again. Hey, this is like our 100th show.
So yeah, we might do this again if this goes well. But people asked us questions, and maybe we can ask each other questions. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah. How I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. How have you been?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dealing with a little bit like I'm getting tanner, which I don't know what I feel about that.
Are you putting on sunscreen?
No.
You need to put on that sunscreen so you can get that skin cancer.
But I'm just making sure like I stay out of the sun so I get like a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm starting to tan up, and like my Italian side's starting to come out a little bit, and my Spanish side, I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, and I'm starting to almost feel like you watching movies where you see like the Italian guy and he's got the running suit on or whatever, and like wears the glasses. I almost feel like I'm like working my way up to there.
Oh, the velour jumpsuit.
Yeah. I feel like I'm almost there because I already got the long hair. I'm starting to get a little tan. If some fan or whatever sends me sunglasses like theirs, all I'll need is a jumpsuit, and I'll be like, "Here we go."
Don't send him sunglasses.
Don't send me sunglasses.
No. I don't know if I like the word fan.
I'll have a whole new like sunglass thing.
Maybe they're like Otakuology, like connoisseurs.
Yeah.
Fan just sounds weird, honestly.
I don't know. I mean, because at the same point, like what we said earlier, they might be shit kickers because they are rolling around in it, right?
I mean, I like to kick some shit up sometimes.
My God.
Yeah. Shit.
So, right. Right. So, okay, I guess I'm ready for these questions because you've had a chance to hear them and look at them and stuff. I feel like I'm going into this shit blind.
Oh wait, do we want to start with me attempting to vlog first, or do you want to go with the questions first?
No, let's do the questions first because we can both.
The questions are really short.
Okay.
Are you gonna ask me what I did this weekend or this week?
It's not all about you, Mike. God. No, what you do this weekend?
Well, I did go vlogging. I did a manga vlog. Just saying. On the channel, I put up a manga vlog. I bought some manga, and then I bought some more manga, and then I was like, I spent too much money,
Oh man.
and then our AC broke.
Right?
Our AC broke.
Doesn't it always seem like I feel like your house might be cursed or something because it seems like every time after you buy like a big model kit or after you buy like a lot of manga, then something in your house like breaks or like one of the
Well,
dogs runs through the screen door or something. And you're like, fuck, we got to fix this.
well, our house was made in the '80s, so it is kind of old, and the AC unit was kind of on its last leg. So
Yeah,
but we're lucky we're gonna be able to make payments on it. We don't have to pay it all up front.
we're gonna have to ask Kathleen if there's been anybody that's died there.
Maybe I don't know.
You're like I don't think I want to know that.
I don't really think I want to know that. I mean, today when I was making hamburgers, I saw this shadow out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, I was like, what the fuck was that? And then I was watching The Conjuring
Oh
today.
no, not The Conjuring.
I was watching The Conjuring, and I was like, what the fuck
Oh
is my?
no. Oh no.
Because
So
I don't know.
what you're saying is I'm a little psychic because I brought that up when you
I don't
watched it
know.
today.
I don't know.
Wha- That would
So
suck.
so with manga reading for me, so I decided to give Soul Eater another chance,
Oh yeah.
and I actually finished, or I'm about to finish the first. Uh, is it the first perfect edition or deluxe edition or whatever?
Oh, okay, yeah, like the omnibus of it.
Yeah, like it's like a 1.5 volume.
1.5 volume. That's weird as hell.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird. You get 1.5 volumes. I think it
One
is.
and a half.
Yeah, it ends with them meeting Doctor Stein. I think it is not Doctor Stein. Is it?
Yeah,
They're in a graveyard.
yeah. Are you talking about the teacher or?
Yeah, the teacher.
Okay, okay.
He looks like a zombie. I think it is.
Yeah, Sid.
Yeah, they meet him. I think at the end.
Which that's weird because I feel like that's where the regular one ends.
I don't know. I can't remember exactly.
What?
I'm not done with it. I just got through
Okay,
the
okay.
I
I was
just
like,
got through
what if
the
we've all been lied to this whole time?
I just got through the 3 character chapters.
Okay, okay.
So I decided to give it a second chance, and I'm
Who's
entertained.
your favorite character?
Not Black Star.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate Black Star.
I hate Black Star with a passion too. He gets better like later on, but
Well, the thing is, I've seen the anime. I've seen all
yeah,
the anime,
yeah.
so
Oh,
I don't know if there's like that much with like changes from the anime to the manga. I know there's supposedly some, but I don't exactly know what. I do know that the manga is a lot more perverted than the anime.
definitely,
Yeah, it is a lot more perverted than the anime. And I was like, oh
definitely.
my god, I can never look at Tsubaki the same way.
Right.
I don't know. I'm a Maka fan. I like Maka.
Okay.
I think it's cool when we get a female in the lead for the protagonists.
Yeah. So the good thing about that is that since you like Maka, so Soul is actually my favorite character, and then the kid is my second favorite character.
Kid's not bad. Although he likes to group his guns.
Right. I think that maybe that's probably the other thing because he just and when you see him, if you because you'll make it, I know you will at some point to Soul Eat or not, you'll
Oh,
be
I don't
like
know if I want to do that. I don't
you'll
know
be
if I
like
want to go down that area.
you'll be like what? Oh, I loved it.
I don't know. I mean, I know all about Death the Kid and whatnot.
Yeah,
And I mean, I watched the anime back in college. That's how old the anime is. You
yeah.
know.
I remember sitting there watching it with a friend, and I was like, "Do I understand
Yeah.
this?" It's
So
kind of weird.
I've enjoyed what I've read of the manga. I think I'm gonna pick up the next couple volumes. We'll see.
Oh yeah,
We'll
I
see.
mean, you at least got to make it to the big machine werewolf guy fight. That's like my
Yeah.
favorite one.
So yeah, I've been enjoying that. I read Kirby, and I enjoyed Kirby.
Yoshi.
Um, that's about all the manga that I've. No, I read more Ultraman. I'm up to volume 4 on Ultraman, and I read that. That's I enjoy it, but I'm starting to get a little annoyed with the trying to find the killer aspect of the Ultraman thing. Like, I kind of feel
Hold,
like it's
hold on, let me think about this real quick.
they're looking for like a serial killer or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
have they suspected any aliens of it yet?
yeah.
Okay,
And then
okay.
seven just showed up.
Because I feel like, oh, that's a series you just got to stick with.
Yeah, like
Because I mean,
I like it. Like I like it. It's just there's some times where I'm like, okay, guys, let's move this along a little. Come on, you know.
I just remember there was one time where I got behind and I had like 4 volumes, and I went to read it and I had to take a break because I was
Yeah,
like, I don't reading too much of this at once. Like I just don't find it enjoyable. So you kind of have to space it out. So I'm glad that I read it as it comes out usually.
yeah. Like I read the first three in succession, like one after the other. I read like each day. I read one of them, and I got to the fourth volume. I enjoyed it. It's just I don't know. Maybe I just read too much of it, and I just need to pace myself
Oh
while
man, I
reading it.
that's what I feel about it though. You just I don't know if there's anything or if it's just created that way, but
Yeah.
there's just something about it where you're like I can't read too much of this at once.
I don't know. It's still a good, solid series. I think.
Yes. I agree. It's a great series. I'm actually I guess after they get to the end where they find that creature or whatever you're
Yeah,
talking about. Well,
yeah.
they find out part of it, whatever it is. No spoilers. Um but then the next kind of like little addendum chapter thing after
Hmm.
you like get to see all the Ultramen together and all this other stuff,
Hmm.
like I fucking loved it. I like
Yeah, yeah,
you get these two like Wolverine characters and I'm like
yeah. And
so
I also picked up the second volume of Ragna Crimson, that
okay.
new Fantasy Square Enix manga.
Yeah.
I was really high on like I really was not high like and I was like
I
high,
was really high when I read that.
not high like I was high on drugs. I was really hyped. Wrong word. I wasn't high. I was hyped
I was
for
really
the
high.
first volume. I was hyped up for the first volume because I really liked the first volume. I read the second volume, and the momentum was just killed for me. Like, I don't think I'm going to continue that series.
I hate that when those do that.
Yeah, it
When
just,
it's like you have to continue for it to be good.
and I was just like, no, I'm just going to drop it right here and right now. You know,
Yeah,
I was just not.
because that was one on my list, but like I
I
just
mean,
kind of got to the point.
if you might have a different opinion than I do. So, I
Yeah,
mean, I wouldn't say like not try it out. I'm not. That's what I'm not. I'm not saying not try it out. This is just my opinions.
yeah.
You know,
Well,
I'm not
I
speaking for every manga fan out there.
right. Well, I kind of got to the point where I was like, do I really want to get that one if I already have so many other series I'm supposed to be reading?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll pick it up or not because there's some other ones that I do want, and then there's a bunch
Yeah.
that I don't like.
Well, if I still have it in my possession, whenever you happen to come here
Yeah,
to Texas,
yeah,
I'll give it to you.
to Texas.
I'll give it to
Yeah.
you, and I'll let you have it because you know
Oh my god, that's
that
another
depends if I still
series.
have it in my possession.
That's another series I'll have to start collecting. Damn it.
Well, I mean, it came out so slow. Like
Yeah.
it's been a couple months, and like the second one just came out.
Oh man.
You know, yeah, and that's
Oh
what I've been
man.
doing. You know, nothing too exciting, I guess you could say.
Well, the only thing that I've read is I finished off volume 2 uh of Raw Hero. Oh my
Yeah,
god. And I guess I didn't put two and two together, but I'm starting to love the main like evil lady's like fucking name because
Is it
it's Gel E
jellyfish?
Fish, and I'm like
Jellyfish?
Gel E Fish, and I'm
Yeah.
like, and she was like kind of a big thing this book, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I love that name
So
now. It's just
so this
hilarious.
isn't this isn't my theory. This is actually Papa Weeb's theory from Meet the Weeb family. Shameless
Right?
plug, because he's a big fan of
Yeah,
this series.
yeah.
His theory is that jellyfish is actually the wannabe manga creator.
The editor and stuff. Oh man.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's
I
his
could see
theory
that. I could see
because
that.
they have the same hair.
That's true. Which I was thinking originally, whenever I first saw her and I read the first half of it, that she might be the hero. And then
Ah,
at the end of it, we got to see the hero, and I was like,
yeah.
this person's a
No,
bitch.
don't give too much spoilers because we're going to continue covering that series.
Yeah,
We're going to continue covering that series. You just got to get a little bit more of it. And we'll
yeah.
cover the rest of it.
So, and then TV shows. I know we both recently just finished. Well, I finished. You're almost there. Sweet Tooth.
I love it.
Oh man, I love it
I
too.
love it. It's
It's
so
it's such a
it,
good series. It,
it's so good. I want to go read the book.
yeah. Which
Yeah.
I really want to know. I really want to know the thing that I was going to ask you the other day, but
Don't ask me. I haven't watched it yet.
and I'm kind of like, is it in the comic?
Oh, I don't know.
But yeah,
You would have to ask Matt about that because I think Matt's read all of the comic.
yeah. There's another plug. You're going to tell them where they can
Oh, hashtag
find
hashtag trains, planes, and comic books podcast.
Yeah, it's like our bros from another. Well, I don't know what we would say at that point.
I don't know.
A bro,
Bros from another.
bros from another pod.
I don't know.
I was gonna say bros from another
I was gonna
mom,
say
but then I was like,
bros from another hoe.
oh man, I'm gonna have to get on there and tell Matt, Matt or John, one of those, and be like, hey, bro from another, and see if they go,
What?
where did you get that from? I'll be like, hey, did you watch the last episode? The Ask Us Anything episode?
Wait,
Just watch.
I said trains, planes, and comic books, didn't I? Did I?
Maybe I
It's
don't know.
planes. It's planes, trains, and comic books.
I can't believe it. You screwed up.
The heat's getting to me. Okay.
It was the heat of the moment.
Anyways, let's let's get to this fucking pot. Let's get into these questions.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so I'm so sorry if I butcher your name. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Um,
if you butcher their name from this day forward, they will forever be known as Butch.
but I'm gonna say they're probably like one of our number one fans because they kind of supported us at the beginning. But we have V 0115. I hope I said that right. I'm so sorry. Um, they asked if you could only keep one series or only keep a series, which one would you choose and why?
Oh man. So how about we try and pick each other's first, and then we'll answer if it's true or not.
It's you, One Piece, right?
No,
No. Oh wait, no, it's Suikoden in three.
it is. It is definitely sweet. Fucking hate you. I'm, I'm such a bad person because I'm like a book. You can just know from my cover that that's my favorite. Yeah, it's that. Damn it, gave it away too easily. Um, yeah, I would keep it because I mean I feel like it's got all the right elements of a really good series. So
yeah,
yeah, and it's the only one I've read multiple times.
yeah. What
Yeah,
would I keep?
I would put it up there like with The Hobbit for me, like the
Well,
chapter book.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, for you. I don't know, because at one time I would have said Monster Musume, and I know that's not it.
I mean, I do like Monster Musume, but
I know, but it's not your end all be all.
it's not my end all be all.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna fuck this up.
I feel like you are too.
And
You're gonna fuck this up.
I want to say Not Lies, but that's not it either.
I mean, Not Lives is good.
I know. See, and I'm gonna name off like your top 10 except for this one, and then we're gonna be like, oh my god. Final answer. Let me think. Let me think.
Okay.
Hold on, you're pressing me for time.
Oh,
Um, God, I'm getting. Okay, I'm gonna go. Fuck. I'm gonna put all the money on this one. Uh, shit. And I'm gonna say Tales of Wedding Rings.
oh, so close.
You're dead to me. Fuck. uh,
I would have to say Tuxedo again.
I wasn't even close. What are you talking about? Maybe if I had said Gone, maybe I should have said that. Then I would have been a lot closer.
No, I sold Gone.
So what you're saying is it's gone, okay?
I don't have Gone is gone. Pun intended.
Oh
all right. God. So let's see. This is also from Rev0115.
So why would you keep Tuxedo again?
Oh, why? Honestly, it's a story that I don't see a lot anymore in like Shonen Jump, like Shonen.
Yeah,
because it's an earlier Shonen Jump title.
Yeah,
and it's about a guy who gets reincarnated as a penguin, like, and he has to protect his like girlfriend. Like, it's weird. It's such an odd series. Like, it's such an odd series that I wouldn't see get published today.
Right.
And
is it like perverted at all?
A little bit here and there, but it's not like too perverted,
Okay, because it kind of sounds like this other one I have called Pretty Face.
Oh, it's better than Pretty Face.
And
I have Pretty Face.
You do have a pretty face.
I know.
I mean, some of them like that though. I feel like we wouldn't, like whenever you see like the commercial of like movies that wouldn't exist today or couldn't be published today or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Tuxedo Again and maybe like Pretty Face and a couple other ones wouldn't be able to be published today.
Yeah, like it was published.
I find nothing wrong with them.
Like it was published originally when like Monster was being published in Tankobon issues.
Okay.
Like that's how old it is. It still has the little planet on the side of the spine.
Yeah.
Like from Viz,
Oh man, that is really old. That's before the Bear with the Book.
Right?
Yeah. Watch. Yeah. We're saying that and somebody will be like, when did Viz have that on the side of their stuff?
I mean, to be honest, like if you wanted to get it, like I should probably eventually do a review on it. For my channel, Otaku Mike. But the price actually has like jumped up significantly.
Yeah.
I think I paid like $90 for the entire series.
Yeah, we're selling it for $500.
And now it's jumped up like almost like $200, like over $200.
We're selling it for $5.
And I'm like, how is this series going for that much? Nobody knows about it.
I feel like, the little thing on TikTok, I feel like this would be one of those, how does this become this? Exactly. How does something that costs that much become this much, So.
Yeah.
All right, question 2.
So question 2 is also from Rev00115. And it is
Philip
What are some of your What are some of your favorite? What are some of your future goals and plans for the podcast? You want to take this one?
Um, sure.
I mean, at the moment, honestly, we're just kind of going by the seat of our pants until we think of ideas. Like, to
I
be
mean,
honest, that's
if we're talking about goals, it's
goals.
covering anything and
Co-
everything
I would like to cover
nerdy.
more manga. I would love to cover more manga and
Covering
like
anything and everything nerdy.
maybe do a couple more movie reviews. Like, I don't know. Like, I like to think we're kind of. I think we're kind of bad at having plans.
That's true.
I think when we like plan things out and like I don't know, it just doesn't feel as like organic and unlike like a lot of times one of us will be on like social media or something and we'll think up of an idea like through stuff that we read or see.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let me throw you under the bus real quick.
What what?
So I come up with my best ideas in the shower when I'm sitting there, got a warm shower
Uh
going or
huh.
whatever. Mike comes up with his best ideas when he's taking a shit. Okay,
That's true. That's
and
true.
let me tell you that. And I probably need to start doing that because whenever he texts me an idea, I feel like I need to text him and be like, "Are you taking a shit right now? Because
It's
this is a good
true.
idea. Is this a good idea? Because you're taking a shit. No, I'm sitting at my desk. Fuck this idea. We're not doing it anymore. Why not? Because you weren't taking a shit while this is happening.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's really hard to say what our future plans are for the
Well,
podcast.
small goals. The big thing that we were trying to do, which we're almost actually there, was just to actually make it to our first 50 episodes, and we're
It's
pretty
true.
close. I mean, it's like soon.
Well, I mean, like if you count all the extra episodes, we're at 40.
Yeah,
But if you don't count the extra episodes, we're not.
right.
So it
I
depends on
would count the
how you
extra episodes.
depends on how you count it. Because a lot of podcasts don't make it to like 50 episodes. So a lot of podcasts will get discouraged and become, like not they won't be interested in the stuff that they're talking about because they don't have that interaction with people.
Right,
Because
right,
that's really what we want is to have interactions with people to write us, send us emails, send us messages. Like like we would love to have feedback on the podcast.
yeah.
And
Where
like
we're doing good on.
let us know like what you dislike, what you dislike about it. Like what how can we improve? Because that's all we really want
Right,
to do is
yeah,
improve and reach out to more and more and more people. Of like and actually have it grow organically.
right.
And
And I mean the best thing advice that somebody told me about it. Um, I've had a couple different people tell me was actually that they really like when we involve like our life stories and we play off of each other. So I feel like that's a good thing, especially the life story part, because whenever we do have those ones where we're not doing it together, like me doing the cartoons and or the TV shows, and you doing
uh huh
the comic books and stuff,
uh
I feel
huh.
like it's really good because they want that because it kind of lets them know us a little better, and then kind of the fusion between us because we're like Go Tanks.
I fucking hate Go Tanks.
No, I said the wrong name, but fuck it. Let's just go with that one.
Okay.
Can we do the little ghost thing at least?
I mean, I hope we were able to um, answer your question. I would love to have more people come on for interviews
Right.
and or involve more people in the podcast. Have like actual conversations on like topics or something. But it's really hard to schedule people. To be
That's true
honest,
too.
it's
That's
hard
true.
for us. We have to schedule people usually like when like none of the kids are here on the weekends.
Right.
It's
I just wish there was like one week where like we didn't really have to like worry about a lot of stuff, at least in the morning times,
yeah.
maybe a little past lunch, and like just for 1 week, and us be like, "Hey, I bought a box of Red Bull and Monster together just to get me through this week of hell," and us just podcast the entire time, and it'd be like, "Hey, are you ready
Does
to
it
podcast again?" We just got off. Yeah, but it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. We got to go again.
Because
Fuck.
we usually record like at least two podcasts every other week
Right.
to keep up on a weekly schedule. And sometimes it can be hard. I thought that's why we missed a couple times, and or like I've missed like the bonus episodes. It's hard
Right.
like creating a weekly podcast. I do feel like
Right.
we've gotten better at it.
That's true.
You
I
know,
definitely agree with that.
when I think
That's
we've gotten a little better.
that's
We're
very true.
like we're working on our talking and trying to stay entertaining and keep the conversation rolling. You know,
Definitely.
because it's a group effort, a team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So sometimes we got to take a video game break, okay? So
yeah. We'll break out the lotion.
oh, not the lotion. He puts the lotion.
Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like we're kind of flying up by the seat of our pants when it comes to this.
Right. Cuz we're wizards, Harry.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's a good thing cuz like I said with our bonus stuff and all that, we're almost to 50. And if that's where we're going to start getting discouraged, you know, I really don't think that is because, there's so many movies between you and I that we've
I
seen
mean,
that we can pod
our
about.
our
There's
our.
so many comics, there's so many TV shows,
I mean,
like
what
there's so
like
much.
like originally like why we wanted to do this because we had a failed like live stream podcast that no longer exists anymore.
Right. And
Uh,
we just didn't want to get pigeonholed into one thing either. So that's kind of
yeah,
the best thing about it too.
and, and I've always loved podcasting, and I kind of drugged Jin along with me because he was very reluctant. He was very reluctant because of things that's happened to us.
Right.
And I was like, no, let's do this.
Right.
Let's
Another good thing about this though,
what?
we don't have to wear pants if we don't want to.
It's true.
We can leave our friends behind.
It's true. Because like I was like, no, no, we're gonna keep this separate from like YouTube, even though we do have a YouTube channel. We don't
That's
really.
true.
We just post the episodes on there, and that's it. But like
That's
we
true.
keep this.
And I really feel like it's made us grow more. Like a lot of people that I see from like things that we saw before
Yeah,
have like grown into the other forms of social media, but it's like they've put too much stock into this one thing. At some point you're going to get burnt out from doing manga and whatnot all the time.
yeah,
And I really like how we've done it because we started out with the podcast and then
hmm
we kind of grew it into social media and
I
stuff. I mean,
guess.
like we've done TikTok and we've done some of this other stuff now. And I mean, I feel like it's all become like really good. We found out more of who we are and
Yeah,
everything else much better than when we just basically pigeonholed ourselves on YouTube.
like yeah, like I'm not ashamed to like speak my mind,
Yeah.
and have to worry about like what a manga. I don't want to shit on the manga community, but like what a manga community is gonna think about me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, some of the people, some of the people are a little judgmental. Just saying.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get into the drama shit. And
Yeah.
I feel like we've separated it from we're so much separated from like YouTube. Like we don't have to deal with any YouTube stuff. We're kind of on our own little island, doing our own thing. And
I wouldn't even compare it as an island. I feel like we're on our own like planet.
okay, planet. We'll go with planet.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know. I feel like a
Ooh.
weight's live like
Ooh.
like a judgmental weight's like lifted off
I
of
got a
me.
great comparison.
What?
We're like Captain Harlock.
Okay, I'll go with Captain Harlock. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
Like I've seen so many like YouTube podcasts like just disappear and burn.
Oh my god.
you know,
At least 20.
and and I don't know, I didn't want that for us, even though ours technically did. uh I wanted something more,
Hey,
I wanted I,
sometimes you gotta rend and burn it, and then
I
more
I wanted to prove the naysayers wrong, you
and
know.
more better crops came out of it. So
Yeah, I think we are doing really good because we're staying positive, putting out stuff that we want to talk about. We don't, even though we would love people's input,
right,
about topics.
maybe one
Maybe,
day we'll get our own movie.
maybe we'll get our own movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on because we
Question
gotta.
3.
We'll probably won't talk about the vlogging experience. We'll just probably have to go through these because we're running a little long. And I
Question
gotta get off.
3.
I gotta get off by 10.
Question 3.
Okay, so this is from our friend and pal. Uh, oh, I got gas. Ugh. This is from Darth Penn, uh, fellow YouTuber extraordinaire, and he wants to know, who is your favorite manga tuber and why? Is it Darth Penn Manga and Comics?
Is it me? Yes, it's me. Um,
I have to say, Darth is probably one of the nicest people you can talk to.
definitely,
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah. I would put him in one of the top ones that I love to watch. But I don't know if I have an exact favorite on who I like to watch. I do like to watch. There are people that I do love to watch. But I would put him in my top 5.
Well, so like manga too, I don't watch any of that anymore.
You don't?
So I don't really have a top person. um, but I mean, if I just had to pick out of the people that I knew and whatnot, I would
Uh-huh.
agree that Darth Penn's pretty high up there. I really like seeing his stuff on in, Instagram
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
because I always get that special like, "Hey, did you see this Gundam that I built, bro?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I
I
did."
mean, a lot of the people that I watch on a regular basis are people who are in my featured channels listings.
Yeah,
So that tells you who I watch on a regular basis.
yeah.
You know. I mean, I'm not going to put one over the other. But I do think Darth is a pretty good when it comes to video making.
He's like a cut above the wrist.
He's really good.
Yeah,
He does it all on his phone. It's very inspiring.
right.
Yeah.
So y'all just gotta wait till we get him on here for an interview.
Yeah.
So,
You'll know you're a favorite when you get onto the Otakuology podcast. Just
oh man, I don't know if that's a good thing right now or not.
I don't know.
Although, I mean, I guess it's a good thing because we have had a few people ask us within the last couple weeks.
Oh,
I, I
that's
I
true.
think I'm up to like 4 people that have asked. So, uh,
Yeah.
I mean, we got them. We got you, man.
Yeah.
We got you.
We
Just
got you.
at some
We
point,
just
we just got to
it's
kind of
just
spread the wealth around instead of
yeah,
just
I mean
the few.
there was that one point we were like interview after interview after interview, and I was like, I love talking to all these people,
Right? But
but like
I really want to watch a movie or
I
something.
really
I
want
don't
to watch a movie or something because
know.
I love talking to the people that we've interviewed so
Yeah.
far. You know?
I want to read a book. I can't deal with part of this right now. Dang it.
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't know. It's sometimes it's a little nerve wracking to interview people, especially if you don't haven't talked to them before.
Definitely. Definitely. I feel like that's one of the things where like it's easy for me to talk to people like a little after we've started talking at the beginning or whatever before we start the show. I feel like
Yeah.
that eased my mind a little bit, but I definitely can tell for you because sometimes you're like, All right, let's get this shit done, okay? You ready? Okay? And I'm like, whoa, 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 slow down just a little bit there, Tex. So, man,
I just got to get in the groove. I'm normally like a very shy, like a shy person.
right?
I'm very reserved usually. If I don't know you, my inner self is not going to come out.
You'll just have to be like the Gorilla song. Finally, someone let me out of my cage.
Yeah. All right. All right. Next is from. He's changed his name quite a bit on Instagram, so this is his old name, and I
We
feel a
gonna
little
say that.
slight.
We're gonna say the old
I
name and the new name.
I don't know his new name because I don't remember it off the top of my head. He's changed it so much I don't remember what it is. But this is from Dustin reads manga or Dustin reading. I think it's Dustin reads manga now, isn't it? What's Dustin's name?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Dustin's guilty of being
Guilty of
guilty of being
being.
Dustin.
It'll probably change after we put this up.
Right, we're gonna put it out. It'll be like called out on that podcast, Dustin.
But I feel a little slighted on this because I
Yeah,
was not included in this question. But Dustin asks, "Will Jen and Dustin ever eat a sandwich together?"
definitely.
Dustin,
Okay, so let me give you a backstory on this.
Dustin,
Let me
Dustin.
let me give you a backstory on this because this is actually kind of funny. So it's not Dustin, but I feel like I told you the story. So I come from kind of like a family where like we share some. And
Uh huh.
I have this sister that she would invite like 10 friends to dinner, right? So we kind of
Uh
have
huh.
this almost like big family atmosphere going on. And if we went to a restaurant, everybody got something, my sister would take her fork and
Mm
go around and eat off of
hmm.
everybody's
Mm
plate to try it, even
hmm. Uh
if the
huh.
person was like, please don't. That's just how
Okay.
she was. So you might be eating spaghetti and meatballs and have like chicken and some Alfredo noodles on your
Oh,
plate by the
really?
end of the night. Yeah. So anyway, my coworker Brandon, we were sitting there and I had a sandwich from Arby's and I was sitting there eating it. And he goes, "Oh, that looks really good." And out of nowhere, I took my bite of the sandwich and I started handing it to him. I go, "Here, you want a bite?" Not even thinking about it. And he was like, "No, I'm good. That's been in your mouth and stuff too." And I went, "Oh shit, I am so sorry. I did not even think about this."
So is this
So
why you and Dustin are gonna go eat sandwiches together?
yeah, it's gonna be the same sandwich.
No, it says sandwiches.
It's gonna be the same sandwiches. It's gonna be
Oh,
here's a bite for me, here's a bite for you. I might have to take two at some point.
Dustin, what am I? Chopped liver? I
I don't
like
know.
sandwiches too, Dustin.
I don't know. Would chopped liver go good on a sandwich?
Dustin, Dustin. I like sandwiches too.
Where's my
Just as
fucking sandwich? Where's my
just
fucking
as
sandwich at, Dustin?
just as much as the next fat guy. Okay,
Oh, so we're gonna have to do this like people puff puff
Dustin,
pass. It's gonna be chomp.
Dustin. We live in the same state, Dustin.
It's gonna be chomp chomp pass.
I
You
can have
take
a sandwich with you before Jen can. Just saying. I feel a little
uh,
left out.
chomp chomp pass. Chomp chomp pass. Chomp
What
chomp
kind of
pass.
sandwiches would you guys have?
Oh my god!
Since I'm
Everything,
not allowed in this bromance, apparently.
everything,
Like what? Would you go for like a deli?
everything. It would probably be one of those. I don't know. It depends on where we would go. We have a place here that's called Jimmy Series Sandwiches that they have like some bitchin' sandwiches.
Oh,
Like
really?
yes, like the best. And they have like 7 signature sandwiches that go there. Oh man, I wouldn't be able to finish it all, but if we were splitting the sandwich half and half, I mean you'd have to be there too because I'm not going to be able to eat everything. But I mean, yeah, we could totally like chomp chomp pass around all three of us,
All right. So
or
moving.
we, how people go and taste like wedding cake. That's what it would be like. Oh,
So
this
moving
sandwich
on.
is good. Let's rate it. Okay.
Moving on.
Okay.
because I don't got that much more time, so we kind of got to mosey on. I got a time limit.
Yeah.
So from the newly resurrected or newly uh, non-exiled Justy Caves,
Doesn't
who
Justin have a new name too now?
it's Justy's Cave.
Let me double check this real quick.
Uh,
Keep going
he
with the.
recently restarted his YouTube channel, or made another new YouTube channel. He's been gone for over a year now. Um, but welcome back, Justin. And Justin wants to know, what manga would you want most?
What manga would I want the most?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. I actually have two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Not Lives would be one of them because of you, because you keep telling me about it, and I want to read it, but I can't find it anywhere. Heartbroken,
eBay.
heartbroken.
eBay,
And
$50.
the the other one would be um, oh shit, um, oh my god, Revenge is in the title. Masamune-san's Revenge, I think is what it is.
The one about the fat kid who becomes skinny?
Yeah, and then he like the girls want to like be with him, and he's like, no. You made fun of me when I was fat. It's not here anymore.
Wait, that's the one you want?
Yes, I've been wanting that one for like ever. That one
What?
is that one's above the list for me on Good Night Pun Pun and like Fruit Basket. I mean, those are like my
Oh,
top like 3 or 4 that I want.
okay. Okay, so I mean, mine's kind of a cheat, because there's no manga that I like must own or must have. Um, but I would love for Saga to finish, because
Yeah,
I need to read all of Saga before I die.
damn
I
it!
have like,
You got me thinking about bad jokes already.
and just saying, and they stopped with 50 issues, and it's been a couple years since their hiatus, and I need it to come back because I need to finish reading it. So mine would be Saga.
You made me think of the
And
worst thing.
since manga and comics are the exact same thing, I'm saying Saga. Boom.
You made me think of the worst thing ever.
What?
I'm just gonna say one thing, and I hope it quells everybody because I'm not gonna actually say what I was gonna say,
What were we gonna say?
but R.I.P. Miura.
Oh, R.I.P.
Bam.
R.I.P. Anyways, let's move on from that.
All right,
Uh, the bearded otaku. Go check him out on YouTube. He's a pretty cool guy. I like him,
and he's got a beard.
and he's got a beard, so he's plus. He's got plus point, like extra points going on right there. 'Cause he's got a
He's
beard.
got he's got +2 coolness
Yeah, yeah. +5 to dexterity.
to sexterity.
Yeah, those are sexy points.
Okay.
How are you, lovely people?
What's his question?
That's his question.
How are you, lovely? Oh my god, I'm dying from laughter right now because I was today years old when I found out there were 60 points.
You never seen the you ever seen the guild?
No, yes, I have.
You ever seen the
What?
guild? And
Yeah,
there's the one character.
but I've
Forget what
never
his
heard of that.
forget what his name is, and he's like lifting like jugs of mustard. I think it is, and he's like lifting it like weights. And he's like, and the one guy's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm trying to get my dexterity up. +5 dexterity."
Oh my god, fuck.
And they actually made a shirt that says +5 dexterity,
Oh my god.
so you can buy it.
And it's gonna
Yeah,
play on my point system like that. Because at one point I had a dream of like being decked out in all the and apparel that says like +5 water resistance, +5 fire resistance. Like I wanted like merch that was like that, and I was like, oh no,
+5 dexterity.
exactly.
Yeah,
Plus chin diecast.
yeah.
Otakuology.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right. So, how are you doing? Good? Yeah?
Yeah, I almost died of laughter a few minutes ago, but
Yeah. I mean,
I'm getting
I'm
up.
doing okay. I'm doing okay. You know, it's
Yeah,
just another fun day to be alive.
another day, another dollar.
Yeah. Holla holla.
Woo-hoo.
Woo wee.
Although I am doing pretty good because we are like a couple pennies away from $7. So
It's true.
people keep telling me they're like I tell my family and they're like, "Why are you so like hyped about that?" I went, "You don't get it," and they're like, "It's $7. It's 700 pennies." I said, "Yeah, that's fucking 700 listens. God damn it!"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh." I'm like, you know how about the average of what people have to listen to for a show? At least about 30 minutes to 20 minutes. I said, we're just doing good getting people through the first fucking half of the shows, okay?
Right?
so so don't bust my balls when you're like, oh well, $7 isn't that much. It means a lot to me, damn it.
That's why we ask everybody to share the podcast, because the more people who listen, the more better advertisements we get.
Right, and the more people we get to interview.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. But all the people who like asked us to be on the podcast, your spots are already like guaranteed. Just saying.
They're in the making.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Our final question. This is kind of like our first question.
Okay.
Um, but our
If you're
pal,
if you're not first, you're last.
our pal, Hull of Weeb,
Halloween.
Hull of Weeb,
Check out
uh,
his interview episode.
fellow YouTuber, asks, what are some of y'all's future plans and upcoming topics? Well, we
Well,
kind of are. We
I
kind of already
feel like
discussed our plans.
you need to go back and do this question with an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice, please.
I can't do that. All right, hold on. Let me try.
I believe in you.
What are some of your? What are some of y'all's future plans and upcoming topics? Oh, my throat hurts. Was that good? Was that good?
Yeah, you know the worst part is when we put this out, you know he'll have a meme or something of it going around where he says it in the right Arnold Schwarzenegger
Uh, it's not a tumor.
Oh my god.
So
Uh,
we kind of already discussed our future plans, which is
yes,
not
we did.
really
A
anything.
little bit. I mean, we do have like some particular like movies and stuff we have picked out, particular volumes of manga that we have picked out, particular TV
Yeah.
shows, stuff like that. So I mean, we do have stuff that we're building off of, but we're just really flexible when it comes to that. We might cover the movie next time. We might cover it in a week or so. So
So topic wise, we are once we think of topics, we'll probably cover them. If you want to give us topics to cover, we will gladly cover those topics. But two of the ones that we are thinking about covering, we're thinking about covering like a depression topic
yes,
because we both actually do deal with depression. We're gonna uh, we're going to do one about how would we get people into manga, you know,
right,
type
yeah.
type of topic. We're going to what was it?
We also have the other one that is supposed to be the other half of this, but obviously our questions
Yeah,
ran long, which is
yeah,
a vlogging episode.
yeah. But that one probably won't go that long. I mean, that's
Oh, it's gonna be just as long. Have you ever noticed that? Like, what you're like, oh, it's not gonna be that long of a topic, and then it's like,
I
Mike,
don't know. There's
we
sometimes where
almost we almost
I
went like
don't.
2 hours on this.
There's sometimes where I feel like I don't know. I just can't talk about something for that long.
Right, and then you like blow your own mind. You're like, holy shit, how did I talk about that long?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do like a depression episode, talk about depression and stuff like that, because that's something we both deal with.
Right,
We just did our Gunpla episode.
right.
I
Check
think
that
we're
out.
I think we're gonna do a comics versus manga one.
Right.
We should do one about yellowing manga and have Papa Weeb come back on because he just did a video on yellowing manga,
Oh, for sure.
which was
I'm
really
sure.
interesting.
I'm
It
sure we
actually
could have a lot of people come on and talk about that
it,
crap.
it was a really interesting top. Like how he did it, it was really good.
Right.
Yeah, he went all in scientifically about it. And then we're gonna do a cyberbullying episode. Talk about cyberbullying.
Right. And those are
Yeah,
just like part
because
of
we
our
like to
topics.
talk
So
about
if you do
controversial
know,
subjects.
yeah, because
What?
we're the shit.
We're like to
I
be
said, yeah, because
controversial.
we're the shit.
And we're gonna have our friend our friend on, and we're gonna a friend of ours who just started a podcast, and we'll probably talk about podcasting with him.
Right. Yeah. Well, we'll have the interview with him, and then we'll have him on for a second episode,
Yeah,
talking about podcasting and stuff.
yeah.
So
Topics are kind of like we kind of think them up on the fly, and we kind of run them past each other.
yeah. Oh yeah. And then we have like we're always like adding to our list of movies we're going to talk about, even though we haven't
True.
talked about them in
We've only
forever.
covered one movie. Although the Gundam movie's coming out soon, we might have to just cover that.
Well, technically we've covered two movies because we covered that little anime movie, and then we covered
Oh,
Beverly Hills Ninja. So
I don't count that in the movie section.
what? Beverly Hills Ninja?
No, Kaka,
You,
Kakabooery.
you get out of here right now.
I consider Beverly Hills Ninja a movie.
So yeah, I mean, and we got some other ones that we actually talked about before when we did our things on YouTube and whatnot. That we're
Yeah,
gonna try and rehash them and get a better insight since now we are watching it again. Uh,
yeah,
so
yeah,
just stay tuned. I mean, we got a lot of stuff coming down. Anything that you see manga wise that's like a volume one kind of like discussion or whatever, um, be advised that there will be volume twos and threes and however long that series runs.
yeah.
More things added into that. We're just trying not to put too much of that out or get too crazy with it just yet.
Yeah, we like to
Covering
do at least a discussion a month. We try to our discussional topics.
right, and I mean,
Yeah,
like I said, we have interviews lined up. We have stuff. The only bad thing is with me and Mike is it's when we can actually find the time, like every other weekend, to do it when our kids are kind of away.
yeah. True,
So
true. But yeah, I just want to thank all the people who took the time to ask us these questions. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. We'll have to do it again.
right, and
We'll have to do it. Ask us.
off of that last one, that last question, stay tuned because we will wait for a little while and we'll have a Ask Us Anything part two.
Ooh, yeah, we could do these like every like couple of months or something.
Yeah, I mean we could do them every like 40 episodes. All right, we're on episode 80. Are we ready for our Ask Us Anything part of this? I guess so.
Yeah,
So
I think I want to do one on internet culture.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, like I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand the internet.
Are you trying to say we're old?
Yeah, actually,
Okay,
I
well,
am.
I agree with that. I'm
I
almost
am.
there.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. The end of this year.
Anyways, guys, thank you for listening. You can find Otakuology podcast on all major podcast platforms. Remember to like, subscribe, share the podcast. Give us feedback. Let us know how we did. And when will they see us next, Jen?
Well, ask us more questions too, guys. Come
Yeah,
on,
ask us more questions.
and make sure, as always, you stay tuned and make sure that you'll be back here at the same time that we are. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
Good night.